Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll bring it out. It's Mayo. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Mountaineers offense takes the field. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Alford getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On the ground, it's Mayo. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's ache.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. And the football bounds across the sideline. They'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on second and goal. How about the shot of adrenaline and the increase in the pulse rate when you see that football squirt? And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalties. The offense set for a first down play. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Wildcats in the hurry up.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain in her first down.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances. Third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beard. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Buys a little time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Between the uprights, it's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mayo. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick toss. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Alford. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 21. Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field.
They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more...
All kinds of running room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Kansas State pushing the pace.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
At the 35, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 23.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quarterback has to protect himself, gets down with the slide. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights. Good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He fires one deep over the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, West Virginia. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He wants to throw it again. He's right on target.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Doby.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Complete to start this drive. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll immediately call timeout.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They want to see if they can score the deuce. On the option. He'll toss it. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, hold on. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Oh, that thing grabbing air. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mayo. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started.
Number 21 with the grab and the score.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. And the quick shuffle pass.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Grab behind the line. It's Hodges. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Motion from the offense. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Smashes through the tackle. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Oh, it's out. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kansas State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for space. It's Mayo. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. It's Alford. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. First down to start the drive after the break. Trying the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll ride his man on the option. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. They'll run the option. The pitch. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
He's tackled at the 27. Third down coming.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw. It's Alford. They're bringing heat. Working the middle. It's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And with the lead late in this game, how about going play action? The run fake just freezes the defenders for a split second, helps make the throw a whole lot easier. They get the first down and tick, 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 tick.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown, West Virginia! And the stomping has commenced. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they got him for the sack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
That's caught. It's Kane. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Going up top on first down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Mountaineers! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to USC. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Knocked down for the tackle. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll bring it back. It's Mayo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Second down after that incompletion. To the air, it's Alford. Throwing right. Makes a connection. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
He makes a catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll throw it on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires it down the seam. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy.